Welcome to REIFY Recapped, where we summarize each session that we go through, just in case you missed it and you need to go back and watch it, or you want to go back and watch it again and refresh what we went over. For session one, we're just going to go over a general summary of what we're focusing on right now. The series we're going through is the 7 steps of the pathway to success. So we're going to keep this short, simple summary, general overview. So here we go. Step number 1 is dream. This is where we learn to dare to dream, that God created us to dream. He created us to dream big, and that we are never meant to outgrow this. We're never meant to grow beyond it. We are always meant to stay connected to that part of us that is designed to dream. So that's step number 1, dream, dare to dream. But then we've got to learn to take that dream and hone it into a vision. So that's step number 2 is vision. That is where we learn to accentuate the abstract, to take those wonderful but abstract dreams and condense them into something more specific, so that we can take that vision and move on to step number 3, which is our game plan. This is where we learn to sculpt a strategy, to take those incredible visions that we have and to use them to sculpt a strategy that we can act on. And that is step number, what are we on now? 4? Yes, step number 4. So step number 4 is action. This is where we learn to make a move. Now, the thing about action is it is often very difficult to make that leap over the chasm between formulating a game plan and actually taking action on it. Oftentimes we reach that point where we've developed our game plan, we've got it really, really good and solid, but we're not quite ready to take action on it. So then we go back to the dreaming, we go back to the vision, we get back to the game plan, we hone it a little bit more, and we're still not quite ready. We still can't quite get ourselves to take action, so we go back and do it again and again and again. So what we're going to study and work on is how to jump over that chasm and move into action, big action, and making a move. Once you got into action and you got that going, the next step is momentum. That's step number 5, developing momentum. This is where we learn to optimize your output. So you're taking that action, but the energy that's required at the beginning when you first start to take action, you're going to be expending a lot more energy than you end up expending once you get things going and you develop momentum. So once you've built up some momentum and you're really cruising along, what do? How do you optimize your output now that you've got more energy to expend? Then we move on from momentum to step number 6, which is amplification. This is where you learn to increase and intensify your output. So you've taken that initial action, you've built up some momentum, now you're really moving along. How do you increase and intensify your output and what you're creating, what you're accomplishing, in a way where you don't feel like you're spread too thin, where you're using your energy and your resources that God has given you in the best and most optimal way possible. So that's number 6, is amplification. And then step number 7 really applies to the entire thing. And step number 7 is the secret to true success, which is throughout the entire process, understand that success is not that end goal. It's not that point that you reach at the end. True success is enjoying the entire process and learning and growing through the entire process. So those are the 7 steps to success that we are going through in this series of sessions. Number 1, dream, dare to dream. Number 2, vision, accentuate the abstract. Number 3, game plan, sculpt a strategy. Number 4, action, make a move. Number 5, momentum, optimize your output. Number 6, amplification, increase and intensify your output. And then number 7, learn, grow, and enjoy the process, the entire process, throughout the entire process. Have fun with it. Have a blast. Those are the 7 steps to success.